In this video, we will be talking about how to add new functionality to your WordPress site using plugins. Plugins allow you to add new functionality to your WordPress site that do not come standard with your initial WordPress installation. And to find where your plugins are stored, go to Add New, and you will see a list of options for different types of plugins that are available to you through a search. For example, if you're looking for a caching plugin, you can type in cache and a number of options will be made available. One of the big things to do with free plugins is check the number of active installs and their star rating. I would look for thousands of installations rather than tens of or hundreds of to give you some confidence that the plugin that you're looking to add is reliable, is stable, and does what it was intended to do. Alternatively, you can purchase premium plugins. For example, Thrive Themes provide a lead generation plugin, which is a paid plugin, which you would then go to Upload Plugin, and you would add your .zip file from your local hard drive. Another good way to find out the better free plugins is by looking at the featured option. You will see that Jetpack is a very well-known plugin, so that's a good one to have a look at. There are literally thousands of plugins available for WordPress, and it is important to be mindful that less is definitely more. Don't try to get your WordPress website to have hundreds and hundreds of plugins, because you will have problems. And when you go to your installed plugins, you will see the list of currently installed plugins. If you were to deactivate this plugin, for example, for, in this case, Blueberry PowerPress, which is for podcasting, this would turn red and say it was inactive. And my advice to anyone who is looking to get into plugins is to look at companies like Thrive Themes and try and buy all of your plugins from the one business, and that way you can be more confident that the programmer behind the business understands the architecture of their code. Whereas if you buy from multiple different sources, I'm certain that you will come across conflicts for your site. The thing to be mindful of here is to only add plugins that are related to the topic of your website. As an example of this, look to add Thrive Themes, which is the theme of the website, which makes it look a certain way, but then look to add the plugins that support that theme from the same company. If you wanted to add leads to your business, there is a Thrive Lead plugin. If you wanted to show different adverts on your website in certain places, then Thrive has what they call the Thrive Clever Widgets plugin. They have a Headline Optimizer plugin. They have a Testimonial plugin, a Quiz Builder, and so on and so forth. And the only other thing I would say about plugins is that not always, but most of the time, you will find that the paid versions of plugins get better support and quicker response time should you need assistance. And to give you an idea of what is being searched for, you can look at the popular tag section down below, and you can see that people are looking for a wide range of different types of functionality for their website. They're looking to have images added, galleries, widgets, WooCommerce for e-commerce. There's YouTube. There is ones for email, advertising, and so on. And to learn more about any one of those, simply click into the tag, which should present to you everything related to that tag. So in this case, I've clicked Facebook, and then you will see plugins relating to Facebook. Now, if you were just starting out, one of the plugins that I would recommend if you had a simple site is the Jetpack by WordPress.com, again created by Automatic. This particular plugin gives you a great deal of site improvement. It allows you to optimize images. It provides visual statistics and graphs on the performance of your website, who is clicking on your site, when they're clicking on it, the number of visitors per day, and much more. So if you are just starting out and you have a basic site, definitely look to install the Jetpack by WordPress. And to learn more about any given plugin, simply click more details and a pop-up window will appear, and that will either take you to a window like this, or you can venture further to their website. You will see descriptions about the plugin. This is where you can look at the details of the reviews, which is very important. Installation guides, screenshots of installations, changelog, which is essentially what has been changed every time a new version of this has been introduced, so you can track what they're doing, frequently asked questions, and again the reviews. And if this particular plugin is something that you're wanting to install, simply go down to the Install Now button, click that, and the installation process will commence. From there, WordPress will automatically download, unpack, and install this particular plugin on your site. And when it's done, there'll only be one more thing that you need to do to have this up and running, is to click the Activate button inside your list of installed plugins, which we can see here. When new updates are available to both themes and plugins, you'll see up the top here a number, and it will change color. If it says 1, it means that there's one plugin that requires update, and the strip for the particular plugin that requires update will turn a different color. So it'll be very obvious as to what you need to do to update your website. And it is vitally important that you have someone monitoring your WP admin page to ensure that all of your plugins are kept up to date, and as well as your themes are kept up to date. So plugins and themes are two different things, and they both need to be maintained. Another key important to your success with your website is if you have plugins that are not being used and you have no intention of using them, go ahead and deactivate them and get rid of them from your list. You can highlight it and you can just simply click delete plugins that you did not want. And that's important, because if you leave obsolete or outdated plugins on your list, it creates what are known as vulnerabilities, where hackers can find ways into your hosting account and your website and create some problems. With the many thousands of plugins that can be viewed from WordPress.org, you have a wide library of choices and the ability to create an amazing WordPress website for your business. But again, be mindful that less is more when it comes to plugins.